Get out of the way.
I guess we can use it for now.
Alright, where are we going?
We're going to Mount Rainier National Park.
We're about halfway up to Camp Muir. We finished the Skyline Trail and we got through the first part of that snowfield right there. And we're crossing this boulder field here. And then we're gonna cross another snowfield on our way up to Camp Muir. The weather's really awesome. Haven't seen any crevasses yet. Yeah, we'll keep you posted. I think it's looking like we're gonna make it there. I can't believe it. We are literally at 10,000 feet. Started at probably 4,000 or 5,000. Gained 5,000, and it's been what? How many miles?
4?
Yeah, like 4 miles.
5 miles up straight uphill.
It was straight uphill the whole time. It was crazy. But we're here. This is Camp Muir. We just saw some rock fall come down from one of those big cliffs. It was really cool. We've heard some avalanches triggered. And that's where we came from, a big snowfield. It was the most endless walk ever. Alright, we made it. That hike was incredible, super beautiful, and yeah, also very strenuous. We are kind of dying here. Yeah, if you haven't been to Mount Rainier National Park, you need to check that out. Alright, so that was Alyssa and I's Mount Rainier trip. We did the Camp Muir route via the Skyline Loop Trail. So this is the Skyline Loop, and then up here it splits off to go to Camp Muir. And Camp Muir is basically the base camp for anyone that's trying to summit Mount Rainier via the Disappointment Cleaver route. So yeah, we started down here in Paradise and made our way up all the way to Camp Muir from here. I think the entire trail was about 5,000 feet of vertical gain, and that was over 5 miles to Camp Muir. So we were looking at over 1,000 feet of vertical ascent per mile, which definitely was pretty intense. So we made it up towards Panorama Point where it breaks off, and then shortly after we got into the Muir snowfield. This time of year, the Muir snowfield for sure required crampons and trekking poles. I don't think either of us could have done this route without either of those items. And then also Mount Rainier is so big that it creates its own weather. So getting lost in a unforecasted whiteout on this snowfield is a pretty serious concern. So, with that said, we had my Garmin Fenix 6 for navigation, and then we had a tent for an emergency shelter, and then we also had extra food, extra water, and some warm weather gear such as puffy jackets. So we made our way up, and then around 9,000 feet of elevation gain, or 9,000 feet of elevation, there were some smaller crevasses that were starting to open up. I think there were about 10 to 15 that we had to step over, none of them being over 1.5 feet wide, but it definitely still required careful navigation and then some glacier travel knowledge just to safely proceed to get to Camp Muir. So we got to Camp Muir around 2 p.m. and I think we started the entire trail around 9 a.m. So it was definitely, quite the trek to get up there, but it was well worth it. It was an awesome workout. It had amazing views, and just the entire experience was really cool. I would highly recommend it. So then we made our way back down, and I think we got to the trailhead around 7 p.m. And yeah, I honestly can't recommend this place enough, and that trail specifically was awesome. We will definitely be back. And then after this, we headed to Olympic National Park, which will be covered in a later video. So that was our Mount Rainier experience. I hope you enjoyed following along.